Good morning. Hey, Audrey and Greg, thank you so much. Namaste, everybody. Welcome to another session of Stretch and Breathe Yoga. Gentle as always. We keep it super easy going. If anything doesn't quite feel right for you, you can always modify it or minimize the movement or just wait and rest, and we'll catch up again on the other side. So we're going to start today, as we often do, in a seated, comfortable position with a straight back, and just allow your hands to rest somewhere palm up, arms heavy, lengthening through the spine, sitting tall, but keep it soft. It doesn't have to feel like you're super straight. As you breathe in, try to sit just a little taller. As you breathe out, let your shoulders and arms sink down. Think about the energy rising in the middle of your body and falling through the outer edges. Rise through the inner, fall through the outer. Pulling energy from the earth up through your chakra column and spilling out the top like a fountain. Coming down your arms, down your legs, down the sides of your waist. Now let's start this session with a moment of gratitude. Whatever pops into your mind, what are you grateful for? Whatever comes to your mind first, really hold it in your inner field of view, your inner movie screen inside your mind. But also hold it in your heart. Maybe it's a person, maybe it's a place, maybe it's an opportunity, maybe it's a challenge. It's good to be grateful for our challenges as well as our blessings. Lovely. Bring your hands to prayer pose. And let's take those hands forward a little bit and move them through the infinity symbol. Let your wrist really bend back and forth. Breathe in and out. Working the wrists, pushing with the fingertips gently against the opposite fingertips. And then back to prayer pose, and let's press the hands against each other using muscles, arm muscles, shoulder muscles, hand muscles, finger muscles. Press the fingertips together. Maybe let the hand open, but keep the fingers pressing. And then close it back up. Keep pressing with fingertips and the palm of the hand, and the wrist. Nice. Release. Interlock your fingers and squeeze a few times. Keep breathing in and out. Push through inverted hands. Drop your head, round your back. Keep the arms just like that. Float them straight up overhead. Reach up. Breathe in. Exhale, hands to the back of the neck or the back of the head, and send those elbows way back. Look up through the top of your eyes and blink. Keep breathing. Keep squeezing your shoulders back, pushing your heart forward. And blinking and breathing. Nice. Reach up again and breathe in. Round the back, drop the head, push the hands forward. And then softly bring the hands back to a prayer pose at your heart. Good start. All right, let's see if we can work with our feet. We did our hands. Let's do a little work with the feet. Bring up one foot. I'm going to start with my right foot. And you can just brush off the bottom just in case you have a little sand or dust or something on your foot. And thumbs make circles in the ball of the foot around that big toe joint. And then work your way down towards the little toe. Get every single connection of toe to foot. It's a moment of massage. Remember, keep breathing. We're trying to send air, send oxygen, send blood to the farthest extremity of the body, the tips of the toes. So keep breathing good air into the body as you massage through the joints that connect the toes to the feet. And then come down to the inside, the arch, the sole, little circles with the thumbs around and around. Wherever your body says, hey, what about that spot? If you feel like you need to go there, go ahead and move to that spot, even if I don't mention it. Listen to your body with love. Respond with love. If you want, you can come down to your heel. It's quite therapeutic to give the heel a nice squeeze along the edges. And then let's work up into the Achilles tendon and just give that squeeze and release up and down the Achilles tendon, working into the heel and forward into the ankle, back to the Achilles tendon and forward into the ankle. Come back to the sole of the foot. And let's split the toes, pull the toes apart just gently and back and forth a few times, starting with your big toe and index toe. This is gentle, just stretching the skin, stimulating the meridian that comes through between the big toe and the index toe and up the inside of the leg up into the kidney, liver, spleen, and other organs. It's wonderful to give a good strong exhale, letting out those toxins that may be stored in your tissues. And when you're ready, just work your way down a series of toes towards your baby toe. Let's grab all the toes in a big strong hand grip and squeeze them back and forth. Grab that big toe and push the heel forward. Really stretch this Achilles tendon. Make it an extreme stretch all the way up through the calf, but mostly right here at the heel. And then let the foot come down and let's try the other foot. Dust it off. Start with little circles, thumb circles at your ball of your foot, the big toe connection to the foot. And then work your way down towards each toe's joint, connecting it to the foot. You get a bit of a squeeze and a circle massage and some attention. Work your way towards the sole of the foot, the arch of the foot. Very important. Stimulate that sole of the foot. And then think about the edge of your heel. Squeeze and release a few times if you can. And then work in towards the Achilles tendon, giving that Achilles tendon some attention. Maybe move up and down with a strong knuckle, up and down, towards the ankle and back to the tendon, back and forth a few times. And then come back up towards those toes. Split the big toe from the index toe, pull one towards the heel and one towards the knee, and then change positions. Back and forth, splitting gently to stretch the skin and stimulate the meridians. It's the acupuncture channel in your fascia. And then work your way down your toes. Back and forth a few times, all the toes together. Grab that big toe and really flex that heel. Flex it as strong as you can, stretching that Achilles tendon. Serious flex. Feel it all the way up in your calf muscle. Nice. Put that foot on the floor and take a moment to just wiggle your toes. Pull the flesh away from your sitting bones, stretch those legs out, and let's take the hands from top of the thighs towards the ankles and back up. Breathe in. Bend forward, exhale. You can let your legs be loose here. Knees can be slightly bent, feet can flop outwards. Let your body just bend forward to whatever position is comfortable. Should feel good. So we did our hands and our wrists. We did our feet and our ankles. And let's do a little bit with the knee and hip. So bring that right leg up and scoop it up into your arms. See if you can hold it a little bit like a baby in your arms. Rock the baby back and forth. And when you're ready, put it back down. Guess what? Other leg gets to be pulled up into your arms. Keep breathing, allowing yourself to sway, opening and closing the pelvis just a little bit. And put it back down. All right. Sit cross-legged again if that's good for you, and let's just work the shoulders. Bring your fingertips to your shoulders and circle your elbows forward, up, as far up as you can. Get them to point straight up towards the ceiling. Back, squeezing the shoulder blades, and down. Really pull the shoulders down and feel a bit of a stretch on the sides of the neck perhaps, also on the midriff, sides underneath the armpits. So a really extreme circle. Breathe. And let's go backwards, or over the top to the front. Keep breathing, allowing your shoulders to do their thing. All right, let's bicycle backwards, over the top to the back, one shoulder at a time, letting the midriff, the rib cage move a little bit. And change direction, come forward, over the top to the front. Almost like a kayaker paddling. All right, push it forward, pull it back. Push it forward, pull it back. Forward and back, forward and back. Reach one arm up and over, other side over. Over and over. You can go any speed. I'm kind of going a little faster than I sometimes do here. Bringing some energy into the body. But if it's not good for you, you can go slow. This is your time to take care of you. An hour of self-care, self-love. Listen to the body. Modify my suggestions. This is all about you. Let's bring the arms straight back. Hands drift as far back as you can. Lift your face, breathe in. And bring it forward. Crisscross in front and bow your head. Back, open up, breathe in. Other arm on top this time. Crisscross, look down. Exhale. Bring it all the way back. Look up, breathe in. Crisscross in front, look down, exhale. And back again. Close. Nice. All right, let's get ready to sit back on our back sides. Slide down, bring those knees up, heels close to your hips, and let your feet walk a little bit wider than your hips out to the side, and just let your knees lean against each other and relax. Your arms can be wherever feels comfy. I love the surrender pose for these kinds of positions where the elbows are straight out from the shoulders and then the arms reach up, hands are open to the sky. Breathing in with your nose and a big sigh out with open mouth, all the way from your lungs through your throat, out your mouth. Breathe in through the nose, sigh it out. One more time. Nice. All right. Bring those feet on alignment with the hips. Knees pointing straight up at the ceiling. And we're going to reach for the ceiling. Look above your knees for a place on the ceiling. And reach your fingertips and your forehead towards that place. Squeeze it up. And come down. Arms come to the ground. Bring them up Reach for the ceiling and bring them down. Let's go 10 more times. 10. Come all the way down, arms down, head down. Reach up. 9. Come on down. Exhale. Inhale. And reach up again. That's 8. Come on down. 7. Reaching for the ceiling at a spot somewhere just above your knees, forehead and fingertips. That's 6. Here comes 5. Reach up and all the way down. 4. Reach up and down. 3 and down. 2 and down. 1, last one. Reach up and come on down. Let's let both knees drop to the left. Maybe turn your head to the right. Let everything go and relax and breathe. We're going to take the top shoulder, the back shoulder, if you will, into a big circle. Take that arm all the way around. Work at 360 degrees of movement. Breathe through your circle. Half the circle is inhale, half the circle is exhale. Breathe in. Circle it around. Breathe in. Circle it around. And then just come back to relaxing on the floor. Let's take that top leg, circle the knee around. And change direction, go the other way a few times. And then come back to your resting pose. Knees to the left, face turned to the right, as long as it's okay with your neck. Nice, bring those knees up. Find a floor close to your hips and bring your hands alongside your hips. We're going to lift the hips up off the ground and just sway your hips left and right. Allow maybe one side to dip a little bit as it comes to the center, or just keep them up at the same level and let them float left and right. 3 more times, back and forth, floating left, floating right. All right, push it up, drop it all the way down. Push it up, drop it down. Push it up, drop it down. Push it up. Drop it down, push it up, drop it down. Squeeze the buttocks, push it up, drop it down. 3 more times. Up and down, up and down, up and down. All the way down. Arms come up into a relaxing position. Drop both knees to the right. And turn your head to the left. Take a moment for some deep relaxation. No resistance to gravity. Just let yourself go. Keep breathing nice, deep, full breaths in and out. All right, that back arm, or maybe you consider it your top arm, move it in a slow, big circle, breathing in and out. a few more times. Slow it down. Breathe deep. Find the floor. Back to relaxing. Let's see if we can take up the top leg, bend that knee, and circle it around. Whatever movement feels good, follow your instinct. Stay away from anything that feels awkward or overly sensitive, uncomfortable, and certainly stay away from anything that's painful. Breathe and move, stretch. Your body will thank you. Your mind and spirit will bless you. Here, now. Don't worry about the past, don't worry about the future. Your life is happening right here, right now. How could it be anything else? Change direction a few times more, go around nice and slow. And then return to your resting pose, knees to the right, head turned to the left. Relax and breathe deep. When you're ready, knees up and stretch your legs out. Reach your arms overhead, reach between your pointed toes and your fingertips. Stretch the body long. And let's let one side get a little longer than the other, stretching one hand and one toe. Reach and reach. Reach and reach. Bring the hands down, and you're just going to put your fingertips on your torso. One fingertips near your heart, one near your belly button. Take a minute to just relax and breathe. Notice your hands rising and falling. When you're ready, bring your knees to your chest. Grab onto those knees with your hands and pull them into your chest and release a few times. Hold them in strong arms, strong hands, knees pulled into the chest, and then allow them to go a little bit towards the armpits, opening up the pelvis a little bit. Go as wide as you're comfortable. Keep breathing deeply. And then bring the knees halfway back. Rock a little bit left and right. This is lovely massage for the lower back and the upper back. Just left to right. Pressure of the body's weight into the floor. Stretch the arms and legs up. Reach for the ceiling with the fingertips and toes. Flex and point the arm, the hands and the feet a little bit, back and forth. Circle the ankles, circle the wrists. Change direction whenever you want. Bring it down and push it up, down and up, down and up, down and up. 10 more times. Bring it down. That's 10. Bring it down. Push it up. 9. Down and up. 8. Down. Up. 7. Down. Up. 6. Down. Up. 5. A little faster than usual. 4 and 3. All the way down. All the way up. 2. Down and up. Let's see if we can put the hands on the floor next to your hips and just kick your legs into the air a little bit. If your knees will allow the muscles to jiggle on the bones, maybe even lifting up your hips off the ground for just a split second. Let's do that 10 times more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come on up to seated. Open the legs in a straddle. Take it easy. Doesn't have to be super wide. Whatever's good for you. Pull the flesh away from your sitting bones if that serves you. A lot of people get a lot of power in the body from connecting the weight of the pelvis down to the earth. So get the tissues out of the way. And once you're in your nice straddle that you like, just gently flex your ankles, nothing too extreme. Let the toes point up. And hands just inside your knees. Press the knees back. Press the knees back and let them come a little forward on their own. Press them back. Press them back. Press them back. And see if you can hold them there without your hands in that pressed back position. And then bring the hands to the floor in front of the knees. Bend the elbows and look down. Push back up. Find a good place for your hands, sort of like a push-up. Bend the elbows, look down. Press back up. Exhale as you come down. Inhale, come back up. Down and up. Slowly finding your full range of motion, whatever it is, be grateful for it. No judgment, no criticism of yourself. This is your body, it's doing the best it can. You've got to take care of it. And then it will take care of you, as you know. I'm not telling you anything you don't know, right? Remember your breath. Wherever you feel is a good place where the stretch is really a nice healing feeling, stay there. And then maybe just rise up a little bit back in towards your comfort zone. Look over your back shoulder, either shoulder, and face forward. Look over the other shoulder and face forward. Go left and right, looking back over your shoulder. A gentle twist to the upper body. A gentle stretch for the inner thighs. And then bring your body back up. Float the arms up over the legs and all the way up. Reach up. Flex your ankles now fairly strongly, so the toes may be even pointing back towards the top of your head. Reach the fingertips up. Big breath in, stretch up. And float the arms down and bring your legs in. Let's do some breathing exercises. We're doing this in the middle of our hour, which is a little different. We usually do it at the end, but I thought we'd put it in the middle today, something different. So let me sit a little closer so you can get a better view of what's happening. We're going to do the Kapalabhati breathing. Take it easy. Just push the belly in like you're pulling the belly button back towards the spine quickly. And let the air naturally come out your nose as a result of that movement. So you don't really have to worry too much about your inhalation. It's going to come in naturally at the end of your exhalation through the nose. And allow yourself to just be carefully still in between 3 sessions of Kapalabhati breathing. So now that we know what we're doing, take a moment to breathe in slowly. Breathe all the way out. Breathe in halfway. And let's do it. Okay, release, relax, breathe in naturally. And all the way out. close the eyes and float a little bit in the sense of stillness. The word Kapalabhati is Sanskrit for shining skull. You may notice as you close your eyes a certain kind of brightness inside your skull, stimulated by the forceful exhalations that we just did. If you're ready, let's get ready to try another round of Kapalabhati breathing. Breathe in now with your nose, out through the lips all the way, and halfway in, and we begin. Breathe in, all the way out. Close the eyes. Feel that floating sensation. A little lightheaded perhaps, but it's okay. We're seated and we're not getting up. I'm not going to be walking around the house right now. All right, let's try round 3. Breathe in. All the way out. Breathe in halfway and begin. Really good. Breathe in. Exhale all the way. And let's come onto our backs again. Stretch out like a 5-pointed star. Take up as much space as you can. Spread your fingers wide, spread your toes wide. And then relax. Let everything go. Release everything. Breathe deep. When you're ready, let's roll over onto one side. You can use a pillow for your head if you want, or just let your head rest on your upper arm. Bend the knees and stack them. Bend your hips so you have like a 90-degree angle at your hips and a 90-degree angle at your knees. Your hand can rest on your hips. And take a moment to just allow gravity to pull the body down without any resistance. Stretch that hand out and reach through the fingertips. Stretch that top leg out and reach through the heel. And with an inhalation, raise the arm and leg up. Go your full range of motion. And then slowly lower it down as you exhale. Inhale, slowly rise it up. Exhale, slowly lower it down. Smooth and controlled, graceful, slow, meditative movement with the breath in perfect synchronicity. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. And down. And up. Leave the arm and leg up. Bend the knee, reach for the toes, grab a hold of your toes, and then straighten it up as much as you can. Bring it back down. Place that top knee on the ground in front of your chest. Take that top shoulder back all the way to the floor. Open your chest up to the sky. Make any little adjustment that makes it even more comfortable for you, relaxing, healing, releasing, even luxurious. Come back to your side resting pose. Nice. We're going to turn over onto our tummies. Take a moment to lift your head off the ground. Lift your shoulders off the ground. And float your hands back as if your fingertips want to reach towards your heels. This is your Locust Pose. Reach your fingertips back to the heels. Lift your head, lift your shoulders. And slowly float your arms forward. Make a pillow of your hands and bring your head down to rest on your pillow. Turn your head to one side, turn your toes in, heels out. Hands under your shoulders. Press up onto your hands and knees. Come into your table pose. And let's cat and cow. Look around your shoulder for your hip. Stick the hip out. Come back to the center. Look around the other shoulder. Back and forth a few times. Come back to the center and cat and cow. Your toes under, lift your knees up, find your downward dog. Find that perfect place for your feet that you feel well supported and strong. Press your hands into the floor, push the hips up and back, lengthen through the back of the legs. Drop your head. Walk your dog, lift one heel at a time, let the hips move left and right. When the heel is down, try to straighten that leg, opening up the back of the knee, letting that soft tissue expand. So good for your circulation to let the back of the knee be straight, extended, soft, and extended. If you can, come up on your toes and then lower both heels with legs straight. Push the hands into the floor, drop the head. Think about your rib cage reaching for your thighs. Open your armpits. come back down to table. And we're gonna turn around. Yes, we are. We're gonna turn around. At least I am. Cat and cow a few times. Let's come up into plank. Now, if you want, you can be on your elbows if you feel like your wrists have had too much with all the downward dog that we did. And we're going to try and do our special moves. Now, if you have not been doing plank with us for a long time now, you can do less. You don't have to do everything that we're going to do here. And this is going to be about 75 seconds, but you obviously don't have to stay in plank the whole time, and you don't have to do the special moves. Bring those hips down and shoulders over wrists or something close to it. Fingers spread wide. Lift the top of the back up towards the ceiling, like your spine is arched up towards the ceiling. Drop your head, look down. Lower your hips. Press your heels back. Perfect plank. And let's lift a heel. Bring it down. Lift the other heel. Bring it down. Come back to the first heel, up and down. Lift the other. And down. Bring your hand off the floor and touch your opposite shoulder. And come down. Change hands. Come down. Touch the opposite shoulder. And down. Back down. Let's bring a knee close to an elbow, sort of Spider-Man crawling up a building. Knee to elbow, knee to elbow, knee to elbow, knee to elbow. Come back to your perfect plank. If you want to try the side plank, turn your feet on its edges and lift one hand. Come on down. Try the side plank on the other side. Don't do it if it's going to hurt your shoulder. It took me a long time to get capable of doing side plank. And we're ready to come down onto our tummies for a rest. Turn those toes in. Turn those hands, fingertips pointing in, elbows wide, heels pointing out, head turned to one side. And relax. When you're ready, roll over to your side resting pose. You should be on your other side by now. And allow yourself to be heavy on the floor. No resistance to gravity. The breath and the relaxation is where the healing happens. Alright, let's reach that top hand out. Spread your fingers wide and reach through the fingertips and take that top leg up. Reach through the heel. Elevate and lower. Breathing in and breathing out. Slow and smooth and graceful and controlled. Breath and movement in perfect synchronicity. If you're enjoying the piano music, I invite you to check out a wonderful YouTube channel called Relax Daily. You'll enjoy seeing the pianist actually just creating gentle, soft music. It's not just music, you actually see him playing. It's wonderful. So we want to thank him for giving us his energy and talent. All right, bring that leg up and bring it up, hold it up, arm up, leg up. Bend the knee, grab onto the toes, and then straighten the leg as much as you can. Bring the knee down to rest. Bring the hand down to rest. Take that top knee to the floor in front of your chest. Take that top shoulder all the way back. Open the arms out. Open the chest to the sky. Beautiful, thank you. When you're ready, roll over onto your tummy again. Hands under shoulders. Press up to table and all the way to downward dog. Walk your hands a little closer to your feet. Bring all the body's weight onto the feet. Let your head hang, let your arms hang. Move your hips in a figure eight. Change direction, go the other way around your figure eight. Bend those knees, hands to your knees, press against the knees and push yourself up to mountain. Take a moment to make sure you're standing in a good, strong mountain pose. Roll the shoulders back and down. Check your toes are pointing forward and heels are under your hips. Lift the arch of the foot and bring that energy all the way up the knees, the thighs, the belly, the sternum, the top of the head. Let your arms hang gracefully to the side through gravity. Arms out and up, breathing in, reach up. Stretch it up and let the arms go back and wide a little bit, like a capital letter Y. Lift your face and smile to the sky. And then bring a hand straight overhead. Find your prayer and pull it to your heart. Keeping that energy alive through the feet, all the way to the top of the head. Gentle hands, gentle arms. Nice. Let's get ready for our balance challenge. This is February still. So if you have something that you can use for a little support in case you get wobbly, like a chair or the wall or whatever is handy, as long as it's not going to wobble with you and the whole thing comes tumbling down, we don't want that. All right, let's try our tree. Make sure your feet have a nice solid space, even flat. Not too cushy underneath a super soft yoga mat. A thin yoga mat should be fine. And we're going to shift all the way to the right foot. Let the left foot just hang for a moment. Keep the energy from that right foot rising up through the knee and the hip and up through the top of the head. Lifting energy is the secret to posing on one leg, and then the other leg is going to send the knee out. The toes can be on the floor for a little support, or they can be at the ankle or the calf muscle, or they can be all the way up at the hip or the thigh. Let's not put the foot at the knee, that's not recommended. So wherever you want your foot to be, make sure the knee is out to the side and the energy is lifting from your standing leg through the top of your head, lifting through your heart. Find your arm position that you like. Maybe I'm being a little ambitious with my foot up all the way, but I'm going to try. How we doing, guys? Remember, you can use a drishti point. If you're looking at your phone or your computer screen, you may feel a little wobbly, and that may be a little of my problem, because I'm definitely looking at the phone instead of a drishti point, which should be kind of distant and easy for your eyes to focus on, something unmoving that holds your attention. Let's try the other leg now. Bring all your weight to your left foot. Find that place that you want your right foot to be, maybe all the way up, maybe down by your ankle or your calf, not at your knee. Energy up through the leg, from the foot, and find your balance. Down. We're getting better. At least I feel like I'm getting a little bit better. So that's good, right? All right. Let's try a scale pose. I'm a little bit looking at my logistics here in the room. I hope you can see okay. Got a lot of light coming in the window. So I'm using a chair this time. And we're just going to bring the back leg. Stand on one leg and bring the other leg back. Lift the chest, lift the face, and then when you feel like you can, lift your arms. And let's come down, try the other leg. Stand on one leg, lift the heart, lift the chest, lift the top of the head, and lift the non-standing leg behind in sort of an arabesque. Lovely, come on down. All right, so now we're going to try and lift the leg and lower the torso. Hands on your support in front. Stand on one leg and bring the leg up. Lower the torso. Give it a try. You don't know. Maybe you can do it. Well, I used to be able to do it. And I'm going to try again and again and again. Maybe I'll get back to where I once was. Working on a little more balance in the body. All right. Good try, good effort. Very cool. Come back to seated. Take the hands in prayer and then move them quickly, building heat, friction heat on the palm of the hands and the fingers. Create as much heat as you can, faster, faster, faster. And then when your hands get really, really hot, bring the palm of your hand over your eyes. And then let's take the thumbs and press them on the underside of the eyebrow, up, just gently up. And the fingertip, the index finger can be up near the top sides of your forehead. Pressing the thumbs into the underside of your orbital cavity underneath the eyebrows. Very gentle. And then bring your fingers to your eyebrows and circle them around. These are techniques that are really good for headaches. Some kinds of headaches respond very well to pressure underneath the eyebrow and then circling the eyebrow. And reverse the circle. Okay, let's do some immunity work. Fingertips or knuckles. If you've got long fingernails, use your knuckles. If you don't have long fingernails, tap or thump the center of the chest. Stimulating your thymus gland. This is the thymus thumb. Make sure it's nice and solid, not just a light tap. I'm trying to get deep in the tissues. And we're going to go up and down. And then we're going to go out and in, out and in. Let's go out and in and down and up. Out and in and down and up. Solid thumping. Stimulate the glands, protect our immunity, keeping us healthy. Let's go just above the collarbone into the base of the neck and up underneath the jaw and down and up, down and up, down and up. And into the cheeks, right in front of the ears, up to the temple, down to the jaw. Let your jaw be loose during this time. All the way up to the top of the forehead, down to the eyebrows, up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. Let's go to the cheeks, underneath the eyes, down to the mouth, up and down, up towards the chin, up and down, up and down, up to the eyebrows, up to the top of the forehead, up to the tippy top of the head, and down to just above each ear, up and down, up and down, up and down. Keep tapping, keep thumping, and stay at the top of your head and let it go light, like raindrops. Close your eyes. Bring your hands down to rest at your legs. Close the eyes. And on your next exhalation, just drop your head and round your back. Let yourself sit really soft and heavy. Walk your hands forward a little bit and bring the head down towards the floor in front of your legs. And then begin to move your head very slowly around the body. Let it take a full minute to go all the way around. When you're back to your forward fold, slowly straighten up and change the position of your legs. However you have them, do it the other way. Feels a little weird. It's not the way we normally do it. We're going to do our forward fold again and circumnavigate the body, taking a full minute to go all the way around. Let your arms stay out of the way. Rising slowly back up once you come back to your forward fold. Place the hands on the knees. And if you want to put your feet back the way they normally go, you can do that now. Thank you so much for joining me for yoga today. I'm so blessed by your presence, and I hope that I'm a blessing to you. Every time I do my yoga with you, I always ask that I can be a channel for love and peace and healing to you and to the world. That is my prayer. So thank you so much for the opportunity to live my best life, do my best work. I grant you my most sincere and heartfelt namaste. Have a lovely, lovely day. See you again on Thursday.